FB Live. Are you ready for lesson 1? 八字 free 八字 lesson. Are you excited? Are you excited? Are you excited? 八字 lesson 1. Excited? Are you excited? Type ZUN if you're excited. Lesson 1. 八字 free 八字 lesson. Okay, like and share first, like and share first. We start the channel, like and share first. Okay, free 八字 lesson. Even if you watch replay, you also need to like and share. Okay, there's record one and like and share recording. You got the book, happy. Okay, got the book, good. You need the book, don't have the book. I don't know you can follow or not. You see you can follow or not. If you can follow, good. If you cannot follow, too bad. Okay, so this is the textbook. Oh, this is the textbook. Oh, received the book yesterday. Happy or not? Over promise, under deliver. Over promise, under deliver. Right? Put a bit lip gloss, nice, Put a bit lip gloss. Okay, everybody excited? Yeah, you Malaysia have to wait. So sorry. Malaysia have to wait. Singapore one, receive it within like 3 days. Malaysia 14 days. USA, France, sorry, 30 days. Rens Kang, how are you? Okay, contribution. I need contribution. Support the channel. To keep the channel going, sometimes we need funds. Okay, like and share first, like and share first, like and share first before I start the lesson. Like and share first before I start the lesson. Please like and share now. Share to 10 groups. Be generous with your sharing because you don't know who you will benefit. Build good karma, share. Watch replay also must share. Angie, how are you? Nice to see you. Hey, sweet leh, let's take a photo. Angie. Okay. Daniela, you got teacher one, Daniela. And don't put this 3 leh. Put some happy photo. I'll receive the book. Okay, good. Get ready. Malaysia have to wait. Malaysia have to wait within 14 days. Why? Depend on the custom law. Custom quick, then quick law. If custom too si, then too bad law. I'm very fast one. My side, I'm very fast. I arrange courier immediately one. It's only the courier side and the transit side and your country courier side will determine how quick. But I'm very quick one. Francis. Yen Tao leh, Francis. So handsome. Like and share, like and share. Danny. You share. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Danny. Then I tell you one secret. I tell you one secret. You know this person? I tell you one secret. Y'all don't tell anybody. I tell you one secret. 跟你讲一个秘密 I tell you one secret. You don't tell anybody the secret. Daniel very handsome. I saw him. 西北眼刀。y'all don't share the secret, okay? Yeah, like and share. Be generous. Be Pam, hobo. Like and share. Yeah, you will receive notification one. Yeah, you know lah. You always buy book, you know. Jessie, come and learn live, because when you learn live, you can ask question on the spot. I can help you or I can answer you. You watch replay, I don't know lah. So Jonathan, nice to see you. Hey, so cute this cartoon. Like and share, please like and share. So I'm waiting for people to come in. So at the meantime, we like and share first. So this is the textbook. I'm going to open ceremony the textbook. So this is the textbook. Very thin, teacher. Thin, but must have quality. It's not thick. We are not looking for quantity. We're looking for quality. Number one. Number two, a good teacher can make a very complicated concepts into very very simple form. Okay, that's what I do in this book. Now this book, no ghostwriter. 没有枪手的 don't have take the ancient book, ask someone translate, then the English all become, for example, Chinese heaven become 天 become heaven, 天干 become 天之 is 奇门遁甲 sorry 天干 become heavenly 干 heaven dry, cannot like that translate. Cannot like that translate. So when I teach in this book, you will notice I explain properly, no nonsense translation. Not in like if you Google translate, you like the day I asked one student help me. She helped me translate 城府很深. You know what the Google say? The Google translate 城府很深. The Google translate the city government very deep. Then I look at her, I say, what nonsense is this? Right? So I say, so this one, no nonsense translation. Everything is 100% written by me. Complicated concept, structure properly into very simple form for you to start learning. Okay? So the quality is very high. Teacher, everything taught in one book not possible. You know how in-depth is parcel knowledge. So, but essentials are all inside. Essentials to at least build your foundation is in this book. So why so many students they learn Bazi from here, learn Bazi from there, learn Bazi so many years. When they see a birth chart, they still cannot read. They still confused. Why? Think why? Because the foundation not strong. No foundation that's why cause me chart like me, my foundation is very strong. When I see any birth chart, all right, very easy. I never have problem. I never say, hey, not accurate, this not accurate, that one not accurate. Even I count the drip, big drip is accurate to the dot one. See, Li Kuan really got good substance, right? He read, some of them see Bekin, they read, see Bekanchong, take the book faster, read. Yesterday got some student text me, wow, teacher, see Bekanchong, read. I teach application. I don't give you the book and say, Jia Wood is 3. Jia Wood is kindness. I tell you why. When you see Jia Wood, how you know it's kindness or not kindness. I teach you formulas. Okay? I don't teach you, it's not a reference book. It's not a book like what you see in all other books. Or maybe they are good books, I don't know. Right? That when you flip my limbs, like, you only know pink fire is the sun, Ting fire is the candle. So if pink fire is the sun, then after that you say, I read for my friend, pink fire must be sun is happy, sun is like that. But my friend not like that. Why not like that? This book will tell you why not like that. Okay? Okay, I'm gonna open this book. Brand new one. I will quit. I will quit. I will quit. 真亏。I don't know how to quit. Where's my scissors? So this is the book you will receive. Jesslyn Jane, nice to see you. Like and share. Ryan, nice to see you. Your Ping. Your Ping. Thank you, your Ping. Thank you for supporting the channel. You must support the channel. If no funds, very hard to do things. I want to buy pen, no funds. Right? Want to upgrade this, upgrade that, no funds. Must free lesson also you support a bit lah. I never say must few $1,000. No need few dollars or what also can. Right? Just the thoughts that count. It's not. Then I open a book. It's the thoughts that count, right? No need to worry big amount or small amount. So open the book. Ta-da! The book. This is the book. Then ta-da! Got signature. Right. Ta-da! Got color. Got color. Got color. Teacher, you think color? Yeah, no choice. Got cartoon teacher. Yeah, 没变了。没 cartoon 没 color 你不要看。No choice. Teacher got cartoon one. Teacher got picture one. To explain this, explain that. Yeah. One slide must be able to explain the concept really. Wow, got cartoon one teacher. Yeah, lor. I treat you all like primary school children, ma. So I draw cartoon, no. 不变，没了别晓。这个是亲手一笔一笔写下去的。那个 cartoon one 没变。if no 看无。So teacher, you treat us like you support dinner. Okay, it can support contribution. Okay. Yeah, thank you. So, let's start. Okay, 唔講一嘴廢話了。Okay, let's start. Okay, so get your book ready, right? So this is how the book will look like, right? Then of course you have all these things lah, all these like 看，okay. But important is this one, the content page. Okay, right now you may notice when I explain 八字 blah 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 to you, some of the thing, teacher why you never explain blah blah blah. Don't worry, I'll come back and explain. I have a structure to teach you free of charge one. Okay, so first thing first, I will start with okay, maybe I'll start with this one first. Okay, because why? Because when you plot the chart, right? All this history, please read yourself lah. Where's that chart? That one page what? Where I see the chart. Where I see the chart. Okay, page 9. Okay, page 9. I go to page 9. Okay, I start with this one, right? I start with this one. I start with this one first. So when you plot八字chart, first thing first you will see this. Then you very scared. You then scared, right now. Then you don't know how to read, and you read everywhere. 看来看去, then you are so confused, right? Then you know what is what is what. So, lesson 1, I want to talk about this one. Okay, I want to explain to you the structure of a 八字 chart first. Okay. Now, before I talk about this, I think important to clarify this. Because some of the student got all this kind of question, right? Sometimes not the student customer also have all these type of questions. Okay, so here I talk a little bit about myself. As a lecturer at the polytechnic and university, right? I'm ethically trained. I must properly guide you. I cannot anyhow teach you one. So you can achieve academic goals and of course proper conduct. Now, everything you learn from me, please use it properly. No manipulation, right? So similarly, as 八字, your 八字teacher, right? It's also my duty to impart ethical behavior to you. Okay, so it's not just teach you the knowledge. I also have to explain to you how you should behave. True or not? And what are the correct perspective? How you should look at the chart correctly in a correct perspective. This one very important. If you see you cannot have a right perspective or a right mindset of what is going on in the birth chart, is very difficult for you to read well or become a very ethical or become a top-notch 八字 reader. Okay, so an accurate reading to you during your learning journey with me. Okay, so although you may gain, you will gain, it's not may gain, right? Of course, unless I know what you're doing, right? So the Chinese metaphysics with high accuracy prediction from me, it's important constantly remind yourself, do not use this knowledge to manipulate or sabotage anyone, right? So this is similar to learning Kung Fu, right? Martial arts, right? You don't use the Kung Fu that you learn to bully or hurt someone's, right? Someone's body. Right now, instead you should use it to empower people, protect people. Right now, and also protect yourself. Okay, so the good reason to learn Chinese metaphysics is to empower people yourself. Okay, so the high accuracy does not mean you become superstitious also. Wow, everything also, like I have this customer, she everything also everyday plot, everyday chart, everyday see today what star coming, she will be like that, she will be like that. Please do not become so superstitious. That is not the way to use Chinese metaphysics. Number one. Number two, let me share one secret with you. Chinese metaphysics is very accurate when you are in trouble. If nothing happened, you don't believe you go and now you nothing to do, you no trouble, nothing, Men Dun Jia you go and turn on the Qi and try to find trouble. You cannot decipher anything from the chart one. You must have issues. Then you turn on the chart, you will see how to solve what is going on. Right? So you don't every day go and study calendar so please this is not to train you to become a superstitious person. Do not do that. Now, Chinese physics is a science. It's an ancient science because in the ancient they don't have satellite. They don't have laser. But they have their science, right? They know water, they know wood, they know the wind, the thunder. They have their science. Okay, so these are the ancient science, right? No religion component inside. So don't be superstitious. Don't say pray, blah, blah, blah. Don't my those Khim again. Okay, you must use a scientific mindset to look at the chart. Very important. Okay, so additionally, should you learn anything negative? Let's say you see the Bazi, wow, this one, this one, this person is drug addict. While you see the drug, or you see a gambler chart, this person boho, don't do that. Why? Because in the Bazi knowledge, the yin yang theory explained that anything good there's a bad inside, anything bad there's a good inside. Wow, this person very rich. The very rich doesn't mean won't become poor. You must have this mindset. If not, you cannot see the birth chart properly. Okay? And if you see the birth chart, wow, this person very rich. Very rich doesn't mean the person very healthy. Doesn't mean the person family very happy. Not true. Very rich this year. Wow, I learned a technique from teacher. I saw very rich this year. Rich doesn't mean the ambulance won't come. You must have this mindset. And when you look at the Bazi chart, why you so confused? I learned from this master, that master, this teacher, that teacher. I read this book, that book, don't know what. I download here, download. I learned until I'm very confused. Why? Because you messed up everything in one chart. You must segregate what you want to read. For example, you want to read wealth, you must focus on the wealth parameters. You cannot see me then you will be all messed up. That is the reason why until today, many students still cannot read a Bazi chart properly. Because 1 minute you see this symbol, it looks like the mother, it looks like the study, it looks like the money, it looks like you're very confused. Am I right? If I'm right, you type that you know. I tell you I'm right. Because this is my years of teaching, what I came through. So step one, you want to be a very good Bazi reader. Number one, you must be very focused. You must know what you're looking for. If you're looking for the spouse, look for the spouse and only study the spouse. Don't confuse yourself and see, down here got one health symbol, down there got one wealth symbol, down there got one accident symbol. You don't do that. That is the reason why you're very confused. Okay? Okay, so do not serve death punishment anyhow. Okay? You should instead use the knowledge to serve as a guide. Right? So remember in Bazi or any Chinese metaphysics, right, is our ancestor, Chinese ancestor. They believe in 中庸之道. 中庸之道 means anything too many is a problem. Anything too little is a problem. Okay? I give you an example, like my son, when he was very young, Oh, when he was very young, he very skinny. Oh, how you feed him, he's still very skinny. Oh, he cannot grow. 不会长肉 one. When he's a little boy, cannot grow fat as well. Whatever you feed, how you feed also, how much you eat also, you cannot 不长肉. Cannot put on weight as well. Right? So one day the father very pissed off. Right? The father bring him go and see a TCM, traditional Chinese medicine doctor. He prescribed him some traditional Chinese herbs. So my ex-spouse start making the herb, let him drink. Then he become very fat. He become very skinny, like matchstick. Suddenly he become very fat. I told my ex-spouse, hey, hello. He very thin, cannot grow fat. Now become very fat. So from a thin weight problem, he become an fat weight problem. So he still have the weight problem. True or not? So 他没有中庸之道. So the problem still exists, no, actually. I told him. Right? The weight problem still exists. So that is what the ancestor is trying to say. Right? Balance, 中庸之道. Okay? So you must, when you look at a chart, you must use the 中庸之道. You must have this view first. If you don't have this view, so it's very difficult for you to read above chart. So step 1 to read a chart is to see the chart balance or not. What balance? Teacher, what balance? The 5 elements balance or not? Because the whole birth chart, right, governs by 5 elements. Because the Chinese ancestor believe the whole universe is governed by 5 elements, which is the earth, fire, wood, water, and metal. And he uses 5 elements to explain almost anything in universe, including the human body, the human face, like the eyes represent the fire, right? The mouth represent the metal, right? So they have all this. The hair represent the wood, correct? So the 5 elements are used to explain almost anything in all the universe. Okay, even Feng Shui also we use the 5 elements. So first thing first, when you look at the birth chart, number 1, you must see 5 elements there or not. Teacher, 5 elements all there. Then you have to see, are they balanced or not? Balance means, is it too much fire, too little fire, too strong fire, too strong earth, or too weak the earth, or what? You have to see, because that is your accuracy will based on that already. That's how I read a birth chart. That's why my accuracy rate very, very high. This is my secret I share with you. Nothing to hide. Right? So how I know this person is tall, how I know this person is short, how I know this person is rich, how I know this person is poor, how I know this person is failure, how I know this person is next time is 做什么 I see the 5 elements. If this is too strong, I know when your mother died, how I know? I see the 5 elements, I see the strengths and the weaknesses in the chart. That's how I know. And so if you master this secret, you will be the next Dr. Khim already. Understand? And how teacher, how? I will teach you. I'll teach you. Because you don't know. Right? So I say, how to see? Down here no water, means no water. Not true. Sometimes not there, not at the 8 characters here doesn't mean it's not there. Like that one? Yes, and I will show you, teach you how to see. Okay? Right? So a lot of people say, everything is fated one, fated, all fated. True in a sense, true. Okay? I want to be honest with you. Most of the thing in life, they are fated. Right? But teacher, can be cultivated, what? 可以人定胜天 one. We can overcome the fate. True also. Right? In a sense, true also. That's why in the 八字 birth chart, when you look at the 八字 birth chart, you must understand these characters and why they call 八字. You must know why they call 八字. 八字 because there are 8. 八 is 8. 字 is words. Right? Password. 八字, or whatever you call it, right? Then you must understand, right? These are called codes. Codes. You must know these are called codes. Right? All these are called codes. Codes means what? Codes means you must decipher, lor. Like secret code like that. Teacher, why write until like that? So mafan. Because it's very difficult to write your name. It's very difficult to write Sun, very difficult to write Khim, very difficult to write. So ancestor use the 5 elements as code. Then you have to decipher the code. Then you will know, wow, this one at this period the mother died. Wow, at this period the ambulance come. If not, how to write? If not, the ancestor going to write ambulance, son. This is going to be a very long list and it's going to be very difficult to read. So these are called codes. So you must learn to decipher codes. Okay, and this book explain how to decipher codes. Of course, not all, but as much as I can. Okay, continue. So far so good. Right, so it's called 8 words. It's called 八字 because it's made out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 characters. It's made out of 8 characters, right? 8 Chinese character. Okay, and in the 8 characters, in these 8 characters, right, this is the year that you are born in Chinese characters. This is the month that you're born in Chinese character. This is the day that you're born. This is the hour that you're born. Right? So the year that you're born has many representation. Right? You must learn. Right? So I ask you, year in the Bazi chart, the year here represent the ancestor, represent your parents also. Right? Then the month represent your parents and your siblings. The month represent you and your spouse. Right? The hour represent your children. Right? So why this is divided into half? Why this is called the first part of your life? Chinese we call 前半生. Right? This one we call the 后半生. Later part of your life. This is this part. Right? This part. This is the first part. So I ask you, can you choose your parents? Can you choose your parents? I don't want to be Dr. Kim son. I want to change. I want to become Lee Kuan Yew son. Can change or not? Cannot change one. I want to change my sibling. I don't like Dr. Kim, my sister. I want to change. I want to change to Lee Kuan Yew, my brother. Can change or not? Cannot change. So that means fated. So the early part of your life, you cannot change. Like what brand, the milk powder you drink, you cannot change one. Right? I want to change school. Right? I don't want to go this school. I want to go that school. Can you make the decision? You can't. So what the Bazi is trying to tell you is this part you cannot change. The year and month you cannot change. Right? A day and hour can change, sort of can change. But day and month got parameters inside, like to say that when my spouse, how my this is so fated I have this kind of spouse. Not true. You can change what. So this part is your whole puzzle. So this part is your self-made family. Right? You can say I don't want to get married forever. I don't want to have children forever. You can make that decision. What? Right? So this is the part that you can 人定胜天. This is the part that you cannot do anything about it. It's fated. 不变. Right? You don't like your family, also sorry, too bad. Nothing can be done. Right? So I believe. And then why the chart drafted like that one, teacher? Why this one fated? This one can change, this one changeable. Or non-changeable, up to you. But this is the flexible side. Right? Because to me, I believe 上天有好生之德 I believe the God has mercy on us, right? This is the part that you are given, right? This is the part that is a free play for you, right? So some of you will say, teacher, this one 天机不可以泄露 this one heaven's secret. To me, it's not called heaven's secret. To me, this is called heaven's message to tell you, right? This is a script. To me, it's like a script about your life. It's just like drama mama like that. Drama mama, you have a script, right? So the person who wrote the script is the God who, right? The heaven wrote the script for you, right now. But as you are acting the script, you can make certain changes here, right now. So to me, this is not secret, heaven's secret. To me, this is the heaven's message to you, and you can make flexible adjustment still, except for this part who are your parents, maybe you can't do much. That's how I see the Bazi chart. Okay, right? So now this one very important. When you're looking at the Bazi chart, now you have to take note. The Bazi chart comes from the Chinese ancestor, right? During the Chinese ancestor, the warrior time. So war and crops are main activity. Crops harvesting. That's why in the ancient time, the emperor always pray for the rain, right? If there's no rain for 3 years, cham liao, economic crisis, recession time, right? So for them also war. So war and crops are their main activity. Number one, this one you must know. So when you look at the chart, how do you apply the chart to the contemporary world is very important, right? So for example, in a chart, wow, Zheng Cai, my wife. For example, this is wife. Let's say you see one more tiger here. Teacher, I got 2 wives. In contemporary, this is illegal to have 2 wives unless you divorce and remarry, right? But in the ancient time, this is nothing. So sometimes you must adjust your lens. You must, like a researcher like that, look at the Bazi chart like use a researcher's lens and look at the chart. That's what you must do if you want to be a good reader. Okay, so you must be able to do that. This one you must know, right? And then you must factor in gender differences, right? The male and the female, they have differences in their birth chart. Okay, just like Thailand, right? They say Kokung Ka. The man will say Kokung Ka. The woman will say Kokung Ka. The man and the woman got different tonation, right? So same. When you look at the birth chart, you must use the contemporary, right? So sometime when you see, let's say, wow, the husband star, wow, our pillar, so late, late marriage. For example, let's say late marriage. Wow, you saw a late marriage, right? So sometime in ancient time, the late marriage is 打杀早黑. But in Singapore, 30 years old you get married is considered early marriage, no? So you must know how to see the chart properly, right? You must think this is the ancient chart. How do you transform it, apply it effectively into the contemporary era? This one very important. If you get it wrong, then people will laugh at you. Right? You say you late marriage. Actually, the further no late marriage. And then you lao kui. So you have to see properly. You must understand all this. You cannot study blindly. Okay? So you need to put on the researcher's lens. Understand? Okay, so I won't explain this. So okay, so these are some common questions students will ask, right? A revealing teacher, you revealing God's secrets, right? So I'm not revealing God's secret. It's just a God message, like a Bible, like a Quran, like that only. To let you understand how to behave yourself, how to live on the earth. This part to me is like, it's like a blueprint of your life where you understand it. Then after that, you make necessary improvement on yourself. That's how I look at it. Right? So to me, I I see the Chinese metaphysics as a message from the God to inform us how to be a better person. Right? So I believe the God or the heaven, whatever you call it, wants us to do good, find ways. Right? For example, Chinese metaphysics, Bibles, whatever, to reach out to us. Okay? So it seems to me the God has written to me, to you, I don't know, but to me. Right? It seems I have written 50% fixed script for you. The other one is the drafted one. All right, you can allow you to make necessary improvement. But this is my personal opinion. You can have your own opinion. Okay, so I have question. So another common question. Does everyone born this year, this month, especially the twins, they are all the same? They will have same personality, same event, same this, same that. Right? Answer is yes and no. This one you must know. Yes and no. Okay, so accordingly, they do sort of display certain similar personality. This one you must know. Okay, but intensity may differ because you have to factor in upbringing and background also. That's why I never encourage students to just learn one metaphysics skills. Not good enough. You have to learn Men Dun Jia, you have to learn I-Ching, you have to learn more numerology to help support you. Because why like that? Because the Bazi only gives you the year, give you the month, give you the day, give you the hour, but never give you the minute and the second. So this is the missing knowledge. Right? You all know I'm a researcher. I publish journals. So to the researcher, this portion is called gap of knowledge. This is the missing part that's not in the Bazi. So you think, oh, no wonder they are twins, but got difference one, of course, because the minute and the second never count inside one. So accuracy rate 100%, nothing is 100%. Try to factor in 90 to 95% accuracy. Once you have the correct perspective, you will know how to apply the Bazi chart already. Right? So you must know what? So the missing, the 5 to 10% error comes from where? Comes from here, the minute and second is missing from the birth chart. So you must know what? True or not? So far so good? You can calculate the minute if you want to and keep adding on. You can experiment it. Right? Hey, Jaja. Nice to see you. I-Ling. Hi. Nice to see you. Hey, Sui it's called. Okay? So you got it already? And honestly speaking, nothing on the universe is 100%. Don't be silly. Right? Even condom will not give you 100% security. Nothing on the universe is 100%. Right? If the condom say I'm 99% safe to use me, you can use already. What? True or not? You cannot go to everywhere in the whole world to look for 100% accuracy condom. You never look for it. You can never find it. Right? Why? Because your perspective is wrong. You will never be a happy person. Okay? Right? So take note of this. So this story you read yourself. I don't go through word by word. Some of the story you read yourself. Like this Liu Bo Wen story, you go and read yourself. Anyone born the same year, same month, will become the emperor because the emperor asked you for one, right? So you're going to read yourself, right? So this is called the gap of knowledge, not to the minute, not to, this is the gap of knowledge, right? Which is the discrepancy actually. So take note, there are a total of 60 years by 60 months, by 60 days, by 60 hours. Why 60? Yeah, because there are 60 combination. Teacher, I don't understand it. This one, wait a while, I'll teach you. But take note first, total there are 12 million, almost 13 million combination. That means there are 13 million 八字 birth chart, excluding the minute and second. Okay? Wow, teacher, then how? Never mind lah, I teach you how to fish, or you fish yourself lor. Teacher, can you write the 13 million birth chart or not, and predict or not, and write one book on it? Can, but I don't think I can read right until I die. Before I die, maybe I only finish 1,000 case only. So how? Teach you how to fish, don't fish for you, teach you how to fish. So also because of this combination, may not be easy. Can be done, but sometimes maybe not so easy to find exactly the same one. I tried to find exactly the same one. Sometimes I can't find it also. But twins, all this can still find it, right? Right. So one more important thing, if you see a less advantage 八字, if you see this one is a beggar 八字, please don't be mean to them. It doesn't mean they are failure. Because remember, you need to be a failure before you can become someone. You need to go through the challenges, then you can become someone. You don't put in effort, you want to succeed, will calling. So this one must set clearly first. Realistic perspective must set clearly first. So another one, students will ask, teacher, my customer born in United States, and then now I'm in Singapore. The person asked me for consultation. So should I plot Singapore time or USA time? Do you always have this problem? Teacher, this one my customer from India or from Australia, from here, from there, right? And then now Singapore time, they got time difference. They got time difference, right? USA and Singapore got time difference. We are day, they are night. They are night, we are day, right? Or Australia, they are 2 hours behind us, 2 hours in front of us. Don't know what. Indonesia, what? So what are you going to do? You need to plot a parts birth chart, and your accuracy depend on the parts birth chart. So what are you going to do? Those of you who read the book already, type the answer. What's the answer I gave in the book? So teacher, I make a translation. Teacher, okay, great. Because the customer, he or she born in USA. Then now he consultation 八字, I plot the 八字 chart, I convert to Singapore time. Remember, never do that. Never do that. Why? I tell you why. Because the 八字, the season and the hour very important. The season means born in winter, born in summer, born in spring, born in transition period. Very important. Born morning and born at night. Very important. Why? I give you one example. For example, let's say I'm a pink fire day master, right? Let's say my birth chart I pink fire, teacher. Teacher, you want pink fire? Yeah, I pink fire. Oh, pink fire. Oh, are you pink fire? Yeah, teacher, I pink fire. I am in 八字, I'm the pink fire. I'm the sun in the 八字. The sun in the 八字 represent me. Then I born in the winter. Then I born at night. Winter is the month, right? Right, and night is the hour. And then this one, I USA teacher. I from America. This is my birth chart, my birth certificate. So when it comes to Singapore, their night become the day already, right? You convert for them. Let's say you convert. From the night you convert to the day. Let's say you convert to the day. So this one, the sun become the day already. Right? Winter, maybe still winter lah. Right? Because month, let's say just born December. December is, or January, December, these are all winter period. In Singapore, it's still considered also winter period lah. But the day and the night you change already because you need to convert to Singapore time. You need to convert to Singapore time. You will read the whole birth chart wrongly already. Why? Because in Bazi, when the sun born at night and the sun born in the day, the difference 很大. For example, who needs the sun at night? You tell me. Who needs the sun at night? Who needs the sun at night? So let's say you are the sun, you born at night. Who need you? So this sun, this pink fire will sometimes will feel out of place one. Right? If you are pink fire born in the day, oh good lah. People will see you positively. No? This one, pink fire born at night, people will see you negatively one. So pink fire born day, born night, very important. Right now, or Australia. Australia winter is Singapore summer. Right? Maybe, I don't know lah. I don't know. Month usually sometimes a problem, or it's the hour. Right? But let's say this one you also change. Let's say, for example, assuming this one also you change from winter, you change to summer. Like winter is how winter, the sun come out, everybody happy. Right? So this person born winter, born pink fire, the sun born in winter, what people like what? Let's say winter very cold, you see the sun, you're very happy, right? And the sun in the winter is very short. In the winter, you seldom get to see the sun, or the sun just come out for a few hours, then bo liao. Right? So when people see the sun, they're very happy in winter. So people see this pink fire, people very happy. That means his first impression he give people always very good, lor. But when people get to know him, at night, the people got negative impression of him already, or her. Then the guy convert, you go and convert to Singapore time, then you read the whole birth chart wrong already. So that is the reason why never convert their birth chart. Because whether they see the sunlight or not see the sunlight, very important. You got it? If you got it, type ZUN. If you love it, type a lot of ZUN. So far, so good. This explanation, number one, clear. Number two, you like it, you enjoy it, and I deepen your knowledge on Bazi. If I did, type ZUN. And you super love it, type a lot of super duper ZUN. Pink fire born in the day, pink fire and pink fire different again. So different reading again. Don't think that pink fire born in day, then people think negatively of me. Different story again. Different story. I will teach you slowly. You go through. Cannot be one lesson I teach you everything. At least this one gonna go every Saturday, gonna follow through a lot of lessons. Okay? So pink in the day, pink in the night, pink in the day, pink in the night, different. Pink in the winter, pink in the summer, they're all different story. Okay? Different story. Right? You left already, Bella. Okay. Enjoy yourself, Bella. Hey, Bella look sweet. Everybody know Bella very beautiful. You look sweet. She's sexy and beautiful. I saw her. cannot say leh, cannot say leh. Not everybody have it. You like that say. Later, they're not angry with me, they're angry with you. Okay. Got learned already. Okay? Continue. So, step 1 cannot change. If the USA birth cert say 9:30 morning, you just plot your 八字 9:30 morning to do it. Okay, you don't get kiang go and change to Singapore time. You see lah, Paylah, look at the pack carton. What then you just you cannot beat the carton already. I cannot post this one special day. Okay, so so far so good. So please don't go and get kiang go and change the 八字 So this one got it Got it already Okay. So another one is the 真太阳. Okay, this 真太阳, I always hear student ask 真太阳, the solar type. Okay, so solar time calculation, honestly, what we here too technical. Then number 2, I also don't want to learn. Why must learn? It comes with the software what? Right, the software will ask you want to use the solar time? Just say yes. Can really what? Then you just key in the date, the person will plot. Right? Oh, solar time in Singapore, solar time in USA, solar time in whatever lah. You just say yes, can really what? You will automatically set it up for you really. Most of the good 八字 calculator will have this unless the lousy one right? But most calculator have most. I cannot say all, right? So most should have Like the software that I paid for, professional version, very expensive, but it comes with it and many other functions, right? So no need to go and learn how to calculate. Just choose a online calculator with the 真太阳, right? It will calculate for you and it's accurate one. Don't have to headache so much. Just click 使用真太阳, use the solar time. Just click yes, can already what? No need to headache, right? Okay. Teacher, my 八字 software don't know have or don't have, don't know this. Then you give me the date of birth, I plot for you and I send to you Or I don't mind to do this free service for you. Okay? This one settled already, Anything else about the plotting of the time? Anything else about plotting of the time? This one, make sure you get it right. If not, you plot the birth chart wrong. Don't say read. The whole thing wrong already. Even your my 5 element very strong. Teacher, I learned the 5 element foundation from you. My foundation now very strong. Also no use. You already plot wrongly already. Right? You plot wrongly already. You this strong, that strong, so what? You read the whole thing wrong. So get this right first. This one I will teach you. There is, of course, difference. Okay, weekday, born on a weekday and born on a strong day. Right? Weekday, sometimes they want to acquire wealth, they need more effort. Number 1. Number 2, born on a weekday got less favorable 5 elements, which I will also explain to you later. And also in the textbook, I explain. Inside the one, strength of the birth owner, I also explain. It's in this book. Okay? Usually I choose cesarean date or what, I will choose a strong day master, regardless of gender. Because why? Because they have more favorable element than unfavorable element, which will impact the achievement of the person, which I will explain slowly. Today only lesson 1. Lesson 1 is get the perspective right first. The perspective wrong, even your 八字, you know how to calculate, so powerful, also no use. Basic step wrong already, everything wrong, right? Okay? So weekday master usually sometimes are not easy to acquire wealth. Or sometimes they are not so self-confident. Or sometimes their self-confidence is fake one. Okay, so next question. Teacher, no birth hour leh. Only got born year, month, and day only. I don't have. I want to know this man suitable to be my boyfriend or not. He very interested in me. So teacher, I talk to him. He gave me his born year, born month, born day. Then I asked born hour. He doesn't know. Then I also don't have. Then how? Nothing lor. Cannot plot the complete chart lor. Right? Imagine no minute, no second already not 100% accurate already. Plus no hour, lucky not accurate. 50% accurate, 50% not accurate. Right? So I make a guess. Some people they do that. I've seen people who do this. They make a guess. Right? They make a guess. My suggestion is don't make a guess. Better not. Okay? Don't make a guess. But I guess can or not? You try lah. I give you an example like my father, when I was calculating my father date of birth. You know lah, the olden days, their date of birth sometimes don't know accurate. But I try to capture his date of birth. I try to capture his birth hour. I can capture because I know him very well. Number one, I know his background, I know his character, I know his temperament, I know what happened to him at his old age, because birth hour is old age, right? I know a lot of things about him, right? So when I didn't guess, I tried to research and catch his birth hour. I managed to catch it pretty accurately, right? Because I know him very well. But if it's my customer, I will not make that kind of guess. I will not take that kind of risk. Why? Because people need you, then they kind of seek you for help. And then you use guess. You better don't. Right? The karma, I don't know you can take the karma or not. Right now. People need your help. Sincerely come and ask you. You got the responsibility to read a good chart for that person. And read it accurately for the person. True or not? No ebook. So sorry. People steal my ebooks. No ebooks. Every day can give me rest day or not? Yeah, sometimes I use Numerology achievement to complement. Okay, so to buy the book, buy book here. If you still need the book, you can buy here. Okay? No ebook. People steal my book. This one is not ghostwriter, right one. This one I personally one word I write myself. And I teach properly some more. I write simply. No need lah. You just press like, follow, and notification bell. So every time I'm online, you can come in. No need to everyday check my page. You just click like, click follow, then click notification. Then every day when I come, ding, appear on the Facebook, you will see me already. So but you need to press like and press follow my Facebook page. All right, so no guessing. So that okay, then I don't guess, teacher. Then I just plot without the birth hour. Obviously, the answer is no. Why? Garbage in is garbage out. So simple. Right? So sometimes I also don't like to read people 202020 because sometimes their date of birth based on memory one. Don't know correct or not correct. And then for me, even you pay me a lot of money to ask me to guess research. Sometimes I don't want to do that for you because I don't want to hold that kind of responsibility. Right? Of course, you will not sue me, you will not do anything to me, but cannot because ethical behavior. Right? I cannot do that. Okay? This is ethical behavior. Right? I'm a teacher. I'm not a entrepreneur, businessman, come here to dig your money. I just earn what I should take only. right? This is my book. These are the knowledge, right? I need money to print the books. I need money to maintain the channel. You just pay whatever for me to support the channel only. I never sell crystal. I never sell don't know what. I never do all these funny thing. Okay? Then one more thing, I don't teach manual calculation. No manual calculation. Why? So many free. Why you want to manual calculation? And manual is subject to human error and time consuming. So no manual calculation. I rather spend my precious time teaching you concepts and interpretation technique. This is the part you're interested in. True enough. Right? So you need a free puzzle chart, you just contact me. I'll be happy to give it to you. This is my contact number. WhatsApp. I'm happy to give it to you. No problem. Software cannot give you. Software is copyright. Cannot. Where? Cannot sue. You also cannot sue. Cannot. Anyway, even nobody sue me also, I won't do it because ethically it's not correct. Right? Okay. So these are the few pointers you must remember. Okay? Okay, now come in and talk about the Bazi already. Okay, let me continue. Okay? This one history, please go and read yourself. So I want to show you. This. No, I don't want to teach you history. I want to go to this. Okay, I want to go to the chart, page 9. I'll go to this one. Yeah, I'll go to page 9. I'll talk about this one. All right. So very complicated, right? Very complicated, right? Yeah, but a lot of information. Right? A lot of information. So let me slowly teach you bit by bit. Okay? So you'll notice a puzzle chart will be made up of maybe I put a puzzle chart inside here. That's a bit complicated. Okay, maybe I put a puzzle chart here. Wait, I go and put a puzzle chart, easier to explain. That one a bit complicated. I do a bare one. For the bare one, then I just take anybody one. I don't know who's just anyhow. Just anyhow. Okay, let's say I take this one. Okay, so I just anyhow pick one. Okay, so usually when you see a puzzle chart, wait, where's the sample? I better take a sample. Take a sample better. Sample. Okay, I take this person. This person is dead already. Not on the universe already. I take this one. Si Liao. So thank you this person for letting us share his puzzle chart. Okay. So we thank you that person first. We give respect to the date. Give respect to the date. So thank you. Thank you for sharing your puzzle chart. So this person is a suicidal male sample. Okay, he killed himself. He killed himself already. Okay, so we thank you him. We sincerely thank you him for sharing his puzzle chart with us. Okay, so this one is not around in Singapore already, or the whole universe. Okay, so first thing first, when you plot a puzzle chart, so first step one, you already know already. This person born at this timing, don't care where he's from. This person born from USA. brought from China, Japan, Singapore, don't know what, Taiwan, don't know what, India, whatever lah. Okay, so this is the date of birth, right? So you will notice there's two. This one is the English calendar. This one is the Chinese calendar, which we call the lunar calendar. This one, lunar calendar. Okay, and one more thing. Since I see the word February, I better tell you. Okay, now one more thing. When you read Bazi chart, if the person born on February 4 or 5, read the chart carefully, because in the Chinese calendar, when the person born on 4th or 5th of February, sometimes it can be the Li Chun. In the Chinese calendar, it can be the first day of the Chinese New Year. Thursday of Chinese New Year, not the Chinese New Year first day, man. The Chu Yi, no. In the Chinese calendar, not the Chu Yi. In the Chinese calendar, the Li Chun, the first day of the spring. And they got time on, sometimes 5 o'clock morning, sometimes 5 o'clock at night, sometimes 11 o'clock, I don't know what time. So you have to see. If you're born before that time, you are still considered the last year baby. So every time when you read the February 4th or February 5, be careful with the reading. You may read wrongly. You may interpret everything wrongly. Don't say I never tell you. Okay? Later you read, then teacher will be zun. You're going to tell me all these things. Okay? So take note of this, since I see the word February. Teacher, why got suicide mail sample one? Yeah, I collect samples because sometimes I want to study why they kill themselves, why this one is suicidal. Any signal from the birth chart. So sometimes I do studies like that. So I go and collect all the suicide. You suicide at 8 birthday. Sorry, say wrong thing. You suicide. I'm so sorry about it. But can you give me the birth chart, please? Like that. Hey, my brother suicide. Good, your brother suicide. Good. Give me the birth chart. Cannot like that. Must say I'm very sorry. Must say I'm very sorry. But can contribute the birth chart for research purposes, so sometimes I collect this type of birth chart. So if you got suicide birth chart, you got diabetes birth chart, you give it to me. Because I want to study. My free time I always study one. I always study. That's how I catch my 4D star, because I study. I free time will sit down and see why at this time this person killed himself. I see lor. Then I know, every time I see this, suicidal signal. Every time I see that, 4D signal. Okay? Can't read the chart. Yes, mom. Now big enough for you. Shoki? Don't want, because people steal my book. Cannot share to anyone, got people steal my book, sell in there. I got people steal my book. I don't want. For those whose bazi timing very near to the crossover timing, if it's February 4, and Georgia say what? Share experience, not all online calculator accurate. Even the so-called famous, so be careful. Thank you, Georgia. So far I found my software is quite accurate, but it's paid version one. This mine is a professionals. Professionals, they formulated this one. This one not cheap, but very good, very accurate. Gina, Gina very sweet. So when you plot the birth chart, you will see a chart like that. So first thing first, you must check men or women. You must check men or women. Why? Why must check man or woman? Numerology never check leh. Qi never check leh. Why this one must check male or female leh? Because male, the luck cycle is different from the female. If you don't trust me, you key in the date of birth. You key in male, then you key in female. You will notice the 8 characters all the same. But when you come to this one, the luck cycle, this one is called the 10-year luck cycle, where I will explain what is this to you. Step by step explain to you. Right? You will realize that alamak, different. So that's why male, female, very important. Never mind, teacher brought wrongly, luck cycle wrong, never mind lah. Cannot. Because the luck cycle, I have a set of story to say one. So if you plot wrong, the whole luck cycle wrong, you read everything wrong again. So it's gonna be very troublesome. So every time check male, female, you make sure it's correct. If it's wrong, you better change it before you start reading. And don't embarrass yourself and say, I'm Dr. Kim's student. Don't do that. Number 2, always check the calendar. Before you start, always check date of birth correct or not. You must check. So this one you know is the English calendar. This one you know is the Chinese calendar. Okay? Then this one very important. Right? Now, if these 2 wrong, or you didn't check, you straight away read, you will embarrass yourself. Don't believe you try. Okay? Now, when you plot a chart, you will notice this thing. Right? You will notice, wow, teacher, so many words left. Damn giddy, sibei giddy. Of course. Right? So these characters are called the heavenly stands. Sorry, these characters are called the 10 gods. 十神, 10 gods. Teacher, why got 10 gods one in the Bazi? If you read the history, you will know why got 10 gods. But never mind, I explain to you why got 10 gods. Why Bazi got 10 gods one? Because in the history, right? In the history, right? How Bazi begin? It actually started with only the year, month, day only. No, it don't even have hour. Right? It actually started with this. Right? In the Bazi, in the ancient time, the first Bazi that came out was only the year, only this one. These 3 character only. Don't have all these things. Don't have all these things. Long zhongbo. Don't have all these things. This is the first one that came out. Right? So is this 3 good enough to read? Can read already actually. Right? But cannot read a lot. But can read some. But cannot read a lot. Accuracy very high. Accuracy is high, but cannot read the complete picture. For example, wow, this one is a girl leh. Like your eyes can see, wow, Dr. Kim Jin Sui, she's a girl. Wow, then sexy, wow, can see. But can she pregnant or not? Don't know, cannot see. Like that only, no? Only can see she's beautiful girl only. Then she's a teacher. Only can see like that only. But is she pregnant? How many children? Maybe cannot see until so much. But she's a girl, accurate, no? Accurate lah. She's a teacher, accurate, no? Accurate lah. Right? So later on, the ancestor further developed the chart. They decided to include the hour inside also. Then finally come out the Bazi. So Bazi, is it good enough to read a person's life destiny? Actually, it's sufficient already. Actually, it's sufficient. Honestly speaking, it's sufficient. Okay? But later on, our Chinese ancestor, the later dynasty one, right? Got Tang dynasty, Ming dynasty, slowly, as you know, right? People add on research. So they realize, just knowing this sufficient, but can even much more crystallized or not, right? Then the ancestor said, okay lah, we add in this 10 gods. We add in the 10 gods to help, to boost this, to boost the 8 characters. So that's how the 10 gods was developed. It can add on story, but at the same time, it add on confusion for the learners. That's why all of you confused. All of you confused. Right? For example, some birth chart. Hey, teacher, I don't have a wealth star. That means I got no money. Then you read wrongly already. Oh, that means I got no wife. I'm a man. The wealth star is the wife. That means I don't have, my birth chart don't have wealth star. I don't have wife. Then you read wrongly again. Why? Isn't this the wife? This is the father, mother, brother, sister, me, my wife, my son, my daughter. So this is the wife, right? So this wife and this star wife, what's the difference, teacher? Got difference, Got difference. Which I will explain to you as I carry on teaching you. That's why you confuse. So let's say this birth chart, I don't have this. Don't have all this. Let's say assuming you don't have all this word. Then you look at the person. In the ancestor ancient book, they say wealth star is equal to wife for men. Right? So when you look at the birth chart, wealth star. Oh, this man, no wife. Then sekali you meet the person, alamak, this man got 2 wives. And it's real story. Why? Why the person got 2 wives one? But here no wife. Cannot see the wealth star. But the man in this is a real case study. This man got 2 wives. So how come like that? Right? This one is the wife one. Then the second wife appears here. The second wife falls here. But you don't know, you thought no wife. And then you read wrong again. Okay? So read carefully. So learn the foundation properly from me first. Don't anyhow run a lie. Then you read the whole thing wrong already. Drink some water, and then can like and share. Can like and share now, please. Have you now we pass the book already, Lenny. Today we pass the book already. New book. Lenny. Now I'm teaching the pass book. And then I'm happy to see you, Lenny. And I want to tell you, Lenny, I miss you. I never see you come Facebook Live, very sad. Okay? So take note, in the Bazi theory, okay, in the Bazi theory, right? A theory, there's a few things you need to take note. One, there's this thing called the yin and the yang. Sure got yin, got yang one. Why? The whole universe sure got man, got woman one. You don't tell me, the whole earth, all men, no woman, right? So your birth chart is like the whole universe like that. Sure got man, got woman. So this thing you must know, right? Every birth chart got yin, got yang. So how to know which one is yin, which one is yang? You wait first, I will teach you. This one not easy to teach. You follow me step by step, I'll teach you. Just take note first. As you progress with me, you become stronger and stronger each day. Then you understand all this terminology more and more. But take note first, in the whole Bazi chart, there's this thing called the yin and the yang. And the yin and yang is represented by all the characters. All the characters. Okay? For example, Jia is called yang. Ji is called yin. Right? Gui is called yin. So when this gui is yin, this Zhen yin is yin. When this Jia is yang, this Bijian becomes yang. Okay? Teacher, I'm very confused. Don't confuse first. Just know that the whole Bazi chart got yin and yang theory inside. It's made up of the yin and yang theory. Okay? Why? Because ancestor belief, without yin yang, the whole universe cannot function one. No, every day got day, no night. Confirm all of us die. Every day got night, no day. 长liao also die. Right? So remember the 中庸之道 ah. So Bazi chart is made out of a yin and yang chart. Number 2, Bazi chart has Tian and Di. Has the heaven and the earth. Have the heaven and the earth. Where's the heaven? Where's the earth? This whole row is called the heaven. This whole row is called the earth. And teacher, so what if I know got heaven, got earth? Because to the ancestor, the whole universe is not only made out of yin and yang, it's also made out of heaven and earth. Right? So to the ancestor, the heaven belongs to the man or governed by the man. So the Bible says Heavenly Father. 5,000 years ago, before the Bible, the Chinese ancestor already found heaven governed by the man. So heaven is called a yang. So yang naturally represent man. So if your Bazi on top, the heaven row got counter, it's okay. No need to scare. Why? Men are meant to fight, right? If the men are don't want to fight, right now, the men say, I want to fight, don't want now. Then the heaven man no good already. So don't scare. So teacher, my on top here got counter. This is earth. Got one metal, strong one some more. Counter the metal. That means good. That means this person 有出息. So yang day master got one strong metal counter the wood. Good. That means this day master can solve problem. 可以成才. Understand already? Who doesn't understand? You wish me also wish you you bought it. Good you very good. You really learn from me. Understand already? So yang heaven means can move one. Because yang is move, yin is quiet. So man is active, woman is passive. Right? So far so good. Who is lost? If you are good, type ZUN. If you're lost, don't type there. I know you lost. If I don't see any then I know xiao liao, then I'm lost liao. I wait for your response, okay? So these are called the heavens row. ROW. These are called the heaven rows. Okay, all follow. Chun. Okay, good. Suki, you have to learn to use ZUN. Then Lily following. Okay, Lily also follow. Okay, good. So these are called the heaven row lah. Heaven, because it's one row. So I talk by row and columns. Okay. So heaven row is not afraid of countering one. Heaven's row, because this is one row. Right? This one is column. This one is row. I'm teaching row first. One by one teach. Okay, so the heaven row, ROW, right? Teacher, heaven means man. Man means young. Young means active. Young means movement. Right? What else? Young means strong. Right? Young means right? So teacher, I metal. Let's say I'm not metal, I water. This one, my father is water. I teach you. Okay, let's say this word. This word is water. And it's a yang water. Right? For example, beside it, earth, is it counter water? Let's say this is not Jia. Let's say this is not Jia. Okay. You like big. I give you big. You like big. Let's say this one is earth. Let's say this one is a earth counters water, right? True. That means this one, the father or the grandfather, very good. You choose it. The teacher, that means not I got 2C. Yeah lah, because why? I already said this one is the father, grandfather. This one is the mother, grandmother. This one is the father and brother. This one is the mother and sister. This one is me. This one is my wife. This one is my son. This one my daughter. So the earth counter the water ma. So this one is this person sit here, this person good lah. This 个人有出息啦。Teacher, what if here? What if here? What if this one? For example, teacher. For example, this one. For example, teacher. For example, this one. This one 比如讲比如讲 for example, this one this one is wood. Then this one, for example, this one is 土克水。木克土。这个甲。No need to clean. This is correct. This one 甲。For example, this one 甲。This one is me, teacher. This one my son, or my children, son or first child. Then on top here, on top. On top either son or first child. I don't know who's your first child. Or maybe daughter, maybe son, I don't know. So it's either first child or the son. So here got one wood here. The tree counter the earth. Wood counter earth. That means this one good lah. 这个好了。这个 this one good lah. 这个有出息。I only say 有出息I never say 有出息啦longevity lah what healthy lah what no accident. I never say that I never say that remember So you don't misquote my word and say, teacher, I learned the 八字 from you my son I am Jia my son that means my son very good my son study very clever, he very wealthy, he very strong, very healthy, very active, very sensible, very positive, very what long life. I never say that I never say that. I only say can achieve things. 有出息 only. Remember I only say 有出息而已。有出息 means even he never study very well, don't worry. He will become someone someday also. He will achieve his dreams or he will fight. That means he not the lembek one He not the I don't know. I scared. I cannot. I CMI. Cannot make it. He's not like that That's all it means. Remember My 幾強my 幾強 say your son got your son good, your son clever, smart touch it 強next time is 李嘉誠. I never say that I never say that. Why? He can withstand stress. So people who can take stress, they can achieve. Not so easy lah. Because when the wood counter the earth, the earth is strong. You can take the counter, is strong. Strong meaning can someone paraphrase for me? Don't learn the wrong thing, okay? Don't assume and then start imagining. And then go until very far, until happily married lah, or until live until 100 years old. I never say that. If heaven roll all in is no wrong. 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 Slowly learn. This yin yang can talk 1 month already. Mama. Slowly, step by step, learn. A lot of things to teach. It's so easy. You ask the person who is helping me write the book. The person didn't write the book, I wrote the book. But I need someone to help me. Some words I need some translation. Sometimes I need to help me go through, do a little bit editing, blah, blah, blah. Somebody, one student was here to help. You ask her how I wrote. Sometimes I write until I pull my hair. I don't know how to explain this terminology. And then I don't know how to start you because got yin yang, got heaven, got this, then got Da Yun, got this, got Shen Sa, got 10 gods, got what. I don't know how I can present it to you simply so that you can quickly grab the foundation accurately, firmly, without learning all the thing everywhere. Yeah, I have to slowly one. But if you follow me close enough, right, you should be able to progress well. People take 10 years to learn 八字. I try my best within 2 years to train you. I try my best. Usually people take 10 years to master the 八字. Now, if you notice, okay, wait, before that, conclusion is heaven's role, not afraid of countering. Remember this. Not scared. So don't scared if you see countering on top. The heaven's role, because yang means movement. Okay, so 它不怕克的. Okay, but too many, 它会怕 too many. That means this one is Jia, both owner. This one is this one metal. This one is metal. This one is metal. 惨了 everywhere counter. Sibei stress. Very stress. I keep笑了. No good. So don't think that counter good, teacher counter good, then here counter, there counter, everywhere counter, everything counter the day master. Very good. Cannot 1 against 1 is good enough. For example, 1-to-1 we fight, right? 3 person want to fight 1 person, cannot lah, not fair. 对不? So must learn smart. Must learn smart. Don't say counter good all counter no good already. Why? Because at the start of the lesson I told you already, 中庸之道. So you must always have this in mind. 中庸之道, 物极必反. This one you must know. Too many of the same kind creates the opposite. In 八字is like that. That missing also problem. Remember okay, so this one is the heaven rule. Now come and talk about the yin yang first. Okay, if you go to the textbook page, wait, I check the page what. What happened? I see page what. La. Page Where? Page 30. Page 30, you go to page 30. Right, if you go to page 30, slowly learn. Those already know, be patient. Because there are many newcomers came in, they want to learn from scratch. So you be patient a bit. So as I go on learning, teaching you, you will go more in depth. Page 30. Okay, so we'll go to page 30. Right, you will see this. Can you see? So these, some people call it heavenly stamps because Google Translate law. Heaven stamps. Right? For me, I don't call these stamps. Why? Because in the Chinese ancestor, what they are trying to say is these are actually numbers. Jia means 1. Yi means 2. So, Jia, if you look at the word Jia, you will notice why Jia is the first word in the Chinese numbering system. Because this Jia, this represent a land. This word represent a root. So the root trying to burst out from the land. But haven't burst out lah. So this is always the first beginning. Why? Because in the ancient time, harvesting is their main activity. So the land very important. That one come to their mind first. So the land. Because ancestor, they only interested in harvesting crops. So this one is the crop. So the crop extent cannot come out yet. So that's why Jia is the first number in the ancient Chinese ancient numbering system. They don't call 1, 2, 3. They don't call like that. Because these are Jia Gu Wen, right? Jia Gu Wen is the first Chinese language. That's why called Jia first. Jia Gu Wen first. So that's why this one is actually the 10 Chinese numbering system. That's why I don't call this heavenly stamps. What is heavenly stamps? You are learning, I don't know what you're learning. I think you should get the right knowledge, proper knowledge. Because Jia Yi Bing Di Wu Ji Gen Xing Ren Gui, they are the 10 Chinese numbering system. So this should be called the 10 Chinese numberer system. Teacher, I don't want, I want to call heavenly stamp. And then you go and call. As long as you know what you're learning, can already what. Right? It's just that I'm a teacher. I feel comfortable doing this way so that I know I'm delivering the proper knowledge to you. I'm not giving you something which have no meaning to you. Something must make meaning to you, then you can learn properly. Okay? So I teach you properly. That's why Jia is always the first character in Bazi. That's why if you are Jia birth owner, very good. You are the first eldest son or daughter in the family. No way, I'm not. I'm not the eldest. Oh, you're not the eldest. Then your family, your sister, elder brother respect you. So simple. Right? Why? Because Jia is number 1. Then Gui is the last one. Yeah. That's why when people die, Chinese, when they die, they send the flower to the funeral. You will see this word Gui. Gui means the last journey of your life. That's why you see the flower. The person die, they give the flower. Right? At the funeral, you will see this word Gui. Sometimes they give the blanket. The Chinese, this Chinese custom. Then you see they paste one sticker. The sticker will write this word Gui. Why they don't write Jia leh? Jia is the beginning of your life. Gui is the end of your life. The end, no more already. Jia Yi Bing Ting Gu Xin Gui is the last journey. Right? And you notice Gui also sounds a bit like ghost, like Gui, ghost. After you die, it becomes ghost. 先生, your Bazi online course will be out first half of this year. Okay. I try my best. I will do a proper professional course. This one free one. Free one is free play teach. And then free one is according to textbook only. Professional online course will be out of the textbook already. So far so good. Are you enjoying? Did I help you in your knowledge? Did I deepen your knowledge in Chinese Bazi? Those who learn before, learn again. And maybe you learn that time you don't even know. Don't know. I learned that master teach me. The book never write. Don't know. Maybe they don't know also. Don't know. Or they forgot to write. I don't know. Anyway, different teacher got different teaching style. Right? This is my way of teaching. Teacher, after I learn from you, I'm more confused. So you got two choices. One, throw away all the previous learning. Start like white paper with me. Teacher, I don't want. Then you stop. You stop learning from me because you get confused, right? The free one is not full course. Free one is for the textbook. Free one is to build strong foundation, but good enough to start you to read some of those charts, right? Accurately also. Okay, so and in these are at the heavens row. You will not see it at the earth row, but you can see it at the hidden row, which I will show you. But take note that Bazi is made up of these 10 Chinese numeral characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is called Jia, I, Bing, Ding, Wu, Ji, Gen, Xing, Ren, Wei. Teacher, that teacher teach, he pronounced Jia, I, Bing, whatever lah. Right? Different teachers, sometimes they have their own pronunciation. This is my pronunciation. All right? I may be right, may be wrong, but this is my pronunciation. All right? So if you are comfortable with your Jia, Yi, Bing, or what, you can go ahead lah. But at least you must know these are the 10 Chinese numeral system, which will only appear at the heavens row and the hidden row. That's all. You should not see anywhere else. Should not be seeing it anywhere else. Okay? So, and these are broken down into the yang and the yin, 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 the yang and the yin. And these 10 characters, they have 5 elements, which is green stands for wood, red stands for fire, brown stands for earth, right? Silver gray stands for metal, right? And blue will stand for water. So according to the ancestor, all these elements, they have yin and yang. They have the yin and the yang. They have the male and female, male and female, male and female, male and female, male. They have the strong and weak, strong and weak, strong and weak, strong and weak. They have the bright and dark, bright and dark, bright and dark, bright. Take note of this. Okay? So now go back to page 9. Not page 9, just not page 9. This one, suicide. Suicide. So when you look at this one, right, and this one, the hidden row. Okay, when you look at this one, you will know, these are the 10 Chinese numeral. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jia is number 1. The eldest child in the family. According to the customer, is correct. All right, eldest son in the family. These are called the hidden rules. Okay, wait, I'll explain to you slowly. So the Chinese 10 numeral system, they have the yin and the yang, which all sits at the heavens row. Meaning, not afraid of countering. That's first thing you learn, right? Not afraid of countering. Fight law. Right? Heaven row also represent the man. That means the men are all above. Father, grandfather, father, brother, son, all on top. Because heaven means men. Right? Teacher, I not man I female Same like you. If you female, then this one female lah. This one special because this one is you ma. But these are definitely men. That's what I'm trying to tell you in the birth chart. So if you're looking, you want to know why your father, somebody killed your father, of course the best is look at your father birth chart lah. Don't have the birth chart, look at your birth chart. Can we try to find information from there? Sometimes we can see information from there. So how I want to know my son. No birth chart, haven't born yet. So I want to know this son good or not. If no good, I don't want to born already. I don't want even pregnant. Can? 有些孩子不要生出来 better. Why? 他跟你送去老人院. So maybe you want to see first. So how? You can use this to gauge. But how to gauge? You must know where are the parameters. What are you looking for? If not, you'll be confused. You'll be like everywhere. This one is in 10 gods theory. The Zheng Ying is the mother. Right? The Chai is the father. So where's the father, teacher? Then here got father, here got mother, father. So where father, mother, then you confused already. True or not? So if you follow me slowly, I will put your perspective correctly so that you will not be confused. You will not be confused. According to the ancestor book, the 10 gods, the Chai Xing is the father, the Ying Xing is the mother, water grows wood. Right, this is my mother. This one, so my mother is here, my mother is here, my mother is here. So my mother is everywhere, teacher. I'm very confused. But you say the men all on top wall. If men all on top, the woman all on below, motherly earth, ma. So on top heaven, below must be earth, right? Yes. So this one father, on top father, below must be mother, yes. But how my mother is here, my mother is here, my mother is here, here. Then how come this is my mother? Then you're very confused. Then you read until 乱七八糟. Alright? So don't follow me first. I will slowly bring you there one. Okay, so settle already. Haven't that. Okay, so Yang not afraid of countering. Any Yang appear on the heaven, not afraid of countering. Just now, teacher, you show me 10 Chinese characters. Among the 10 Chinese characters, there are 5 Yin and 5 Yang. So all the Yang not scared of countering one. Yes. How about the Yin? Yin preferably moderately. Why? Because Yin represent female. So heaven, female sitting on the heaven row. Yeah, correct. Like this one is the female sit on the heaven row. So if got another one counter this one, for example, he would counter this one. So good or not? Still good still good. But try to minimize. Okay, because Yin doesn't really like countering. Sometimes they cannot like female like that. Like your daughter, you shout at her, she like want to cry like that. Your son, you shout at him, he look at you. Right? Your son. You call your son and daughter, like, come. Daddy do one experiment, like, come. Then you shout at your son. You see his reaction. He look at you. See me tai ji. You shout at your daughter, the eyes haven't shout, you look at her only, her eyes red already. Like macam want to cry like that. You shout so much, she cry already. Son, like that that's the meaning. But if too much countering, right, you suddenly shout until like that, of course you will cry also True or not? You get what I mean or not? Get what I mean? I will teach combine. Slowly teach. The book here got combine. 甲己合土，乙庚合金. I will teach you. It's in this book also. Now I teach lesson 1 only. Slowly be patient. I slowly teach. Get the structure right first. get the structure right first. Structure not right, no use. 講100 story 都冇用，講到 combo 都冇用。Okay? Follow. I follow textbook. Follow textbook. Follow textbook teach you. Today lesson 1 only. So this is the heavens rule. Right? So you know these are called the chair of chairs. The seat. Like you go parliament. Right? Parliament. You sit there, you sit there, you sit there. So these are called the seats. So this one, the seat of father. 人 water. The seat. And you go to the green seat there. That one, your father sit there. Like that only. The seat. I didn't say father. I say the seat. Okay? Take note of this. Important one. This is my chair. Like sit on the dinner table like that. The blue one, that one is my father's chair. The green one, that one is my brother's chair. Then the green one next to my brother's chair is my chair. Then the one small brown chair, that one my son's chair. Like that. Remember this first. Don't care, but remember first. 会用到的. Okay? Like that. So are you looking for my brother? You go to his chair and see if he's there or not. Like that only. He may be not there, but that one is his chair. Understand? So we'll use it one. How to use it? I teach you a bit first. How to use it? For example, 10 gods. Teacher, these are my father. Then in the 10 gods, water grows wood. In the 10 gods, the blue are the mother. This one you say my father chair. Your father chair sits the mother star. You must read like that. If not, you confuse. My son's chair sits a wife star or a wealth star. You must read like that. Or sits my father's star. You must read like that. My wife's chair sits a wife star. My wife's chair sits a father's star. My wife's chair sits a wealth star. You must read like that. My wife is a earth element. Can. 偏财 is my father is the earth element. Earth is what? Earth is honest. Your father quite honest. Your father a bit 老土. Your father a bit old fashioned. Maybe. You understand? So the positioning very important. If not, you confuse. If not, that's the reason why you read here, read there, you confuse a little 乱. Later, this one the papa. You got 1 papa, 2 papa, 3 papa, 4 papa. You got 4 father. Your mother got 4 father. Then salah liao. People laugh at you. No, I don't have 4 father. 4 fathers. I don't have. You got 1 mother, 2 you got 3 mothers. Your birth chart got 3 mothers. Power, your father got 3 mothers. Then you read wrongly already. 你读错了. Okay? So, know the position first. That's why when you read the ancient book, if you know Chinese, when you read the ancient book, you will read, right? 自作, whatever. Sometimes you read, 气煞作, 正官, right? You read something like that, right? 财星座, then you like 做 what? Then you don't just say 代志, like that. Okay, so I'm a bit tired already. I talked 2 hours, so I sick now. So next lesson, I will continue this chart. So get the basic right first. So today, what did you learn? Number 1, on top are called the heavens row. Heaven role is yang energy. So yang energy, not afraid of countering. Not afraid. Okay? But of course, too much countering will be a problem. Number one. Number two, yang Chinese numeral system. Yang. Chinese numeral yang. They are more sustainable to countering than the Yin Chinese numeral system. Doesn't mean Yin cannot take the countering, can. As long as heaven stamp, sort of can. Just that the Yang can take it better than the Yin. That's all. Okay? And Yang, I counter you, you counter me, here counter, here counter, not so don't panic, don't scared, don't shivering. See the chi sa here, chi sa there, then you scared the wrong thing already. Okay? So get this perspective right first. Then next lesson I'll continue. Talk. Then after so do you enjoy today's lesson? If you enjoy, type ZUN. If you don't, you give me feedback. Then I will try to improve it for you. Maybe certain language or certain style of presentation you want me to do it in a certain way. You can put your feedback. Okay, I try my best to improve for you. Any comment? 2 hours, no voice already. Learn a lot, Okay, good. Jessie also learn. Okay, good. Follow me. I will do my best to teach properly. I will teach properly. This is my work attitude. You enjoy, Shoki. Okay, bring your friend come in, So fun, So your book 来了, then USA one, sorry, you have to wait a bit longer. But it's already on the way. Australia one also, sorry, you have to wait a bit. The overseas one, you wait a bit longer. But you actually earn, because delivery is supposed to be 1st of March, right? Supposed to be 1st of March. I already super fast already. I give you a surprise. So good, teacher. Okay, Sen, very nice. Vivian, Herbal. Vivian. Vivian Lim. I see. Okay. Okay lah. So I go and rest already, Who are buying dinner? Okay, bye-bye. Contribution, remember, contribution. And then watch replay one, please like and share also. Bye-bye.